Chapter 19. Foundations of a New Community. In a city that had just embraced him as its leader, the Prophet began with a vision that would lay the foundation of an enduring legacy. As he settled into Medina, he gave the first command that would shape the heart of this new community. A mosque was to be built. It would be more than a place of worship. It would become the soul of Medina, a sanctuary for prayer, justice, and unity. The companions eagerly set to work, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, himself joined them, carrying bricks and palm trunks. The air was filled with the sound of labor and the heartfelt chants of those building not just a structure but a future. The design was modest, yet purposeful. The trunks of date palms supported the roof, which provided shade, while much of the courtyard remained open to the sky. Though simple in appearance, the mosque carried profound significance, a symbol of faith and a shared purpose. But Medina needed more than bricks and mortar. The Prophet sought to unite its diverse inhabitants, Muslims and Jews alike, under a shared covenant. This pact declared that both groups would work together to protect Medina. If either a Muslim or a Jew was wronged, both communities would stand for justice. In times of war, they would fight as one, and peace would be indivisible. This vision of unity was bold, but not all embraced it fully. The Jews of Medina, steeped in their own traditions, struggled with the idea of a prophet who was not from their lineage. While many were outwardly cordial, skepticism lingered in quiet conversations and subtle remarks. The harmony of Medina faced its first test when old rivalries between the Aus and Khazraj clans resurfaced. Stirred by manipulative voices and evocative poetry of past battles, tensions flared, and the two sides nearly drew swords. Hearing of this, the Prophet, peace be upon him, rushed to intervene. Standing between the two groups, he reminded them, "Will you act as in the days of ignorance, now that God has guided you to Islam and united your hearts?" His words struck deep. The clans set aside their anger, realizing how close they had come to shattering the unity they had pledged to uphold. They embraced one another, their tears washing away the bitterness of old enmity. To strengthen these bonds further, the Prophet, peace be upon him, paired each muhajir, the emigrant, with a helper, the Ansar, creating ties of brotherhood stronger than blood. This selfless act brought the community closer, forging a sense of belonging for the emigrants who had left everything behind in Mecca. As Medina flourished, preparations were made for the Prophet's own household. 2 modest homes were built, one for his wife, Sauda, and the other for Aisha. These simple dwellings, adjoining the mosque, reflected the humility that defined his life. Aisha brought joy and vitality to the Prophet's home. Her friends often came to visit her, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, encouraged them, sometimes joining in their games or quietly watching with a smile. This lightheartedness added warmth to the household, making it a place of comfort and love. One night, a companion named Abdullah ibn Zayd had a remarkable dream. He heard a voice reciting a beautiful call to prayer. When he shared this dream with the Prophet, peace be upon him, he affirmed, "This is a true vision." Bilal, known for his powerful and melodious voice, was chosen to deliver the call. Before dawn, he climbed to a high vantage point and proclaimed, "Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar." The words echoed through the stillness of Medina, awakening its people to prayer. This call became more than a ritual. It was a unifying force, drawing the community together 5 times a day and reinforcing their connection to God. Medina was no longer just a city. It was a sanctuary, a place where faith flourished and bonds grew stronger. Yet, beneath this harmony, whispers of doubt and envy lingered. Some skeptics questioned the authority of the Prophet, peace be upon him, while others worked to sow division. These undercurrents foreshadowed trials that the young community would soon face.